So what we're doing here is trying to frame in our windows. The customer wants them as low as possible to the ground, but because we're running Versetta Stone under and around these windows, we can't just get them super close. We've got to have something to secure that first course of Versetta Stone, but we want them to be perfectly level.
I like that technique you're using.
You like that, buddy? Yeah. That was a free tip. Next one I'm gonna charge. It's pretty exciting. Down a little right there. Just right on that mark. So we're good there. Okay. Yeah, right there. Okay. So what we had to do, or what we thought was a good idea, was the tops of all these windows, we wanted them to be the same because we also have to go up with another 2 windows. So we wanted to add some structural integrity to the frame, so we added a 2x12. Also, that's giving us the spacing between the 2 windows. What we had to do, since no lumber is exact, we had to rip down and mill the 2x12 down to 11 inches. That took the crown out. We used the track saw to do that, and then ran it through a table saw, so we can have a nice 11-inch header going across the entire wall. There we go.
Get it?
Yeah. So now we have the 350 set up vertical mode, so it's shooting a plumb line all the way up, and it's going to be a lot easier to read with the receiver than our green line plumb crossline laser. So we can verify it all the way up. All right, let's move the lift in place and let's get some marks up these girts. Yeah. I figured we'd also use these reference marks, Greg, to snap lines for our chimney.
Oh yeah, we do that.
Because these will be perfect plumb lines. So the cool thing about the 350 from Stabila is that you can use it as a level laser, but also a plumb line. So I'm going to set it up. It says vertical mode this side up. I'm just going to get it close. Okay. Receiver. Remote. What I'm going to do is take the receiver and I'm going to put it right where I want my laser. Hello. Alright. Sounds good, love you. Tomorrow's my anniversary, Greg.
Oh.
She just said, hey, you know tomorrow's our anniversary? I said, nope. I didn't. So now I can just take my wrist with the Y-axis button. Boom. It's locked on. Let's turn that off, Greg, for the dogs, you know. Yeah, we're going to let the dogs.
Yeah.
Fight
Leave it on for the dogs.
Yeah, leave it on for the dogs. So now this is going to give me the exact plumb location of this side of the door, the window jamb, all the way up. Ready, Greg? Boom. So now we can use that snap line as our reference point to make sure all 3 of these get it away from the make sure all those jambs are perfectly in line with each other. Greg, can you do me a favor since you're right there? Would you hand me that treated board right behind you? Please. Please, sir. Day number 472. ISO tunes, no recharge, and they're still working.
Wait, what day is it?
472.
I thought it was 474.
No, I don't think so.
Remember that Saturday you used them?
Wait, what did you say? I can't hear you. ISO tunes. Thank you.
Not to brag or anything, but I'm pretty good at what I do.
Not to brag or anything, but I basically taught you everything you know. So what I'm doing is starting to frame this chimney, and I'm just using some double butyl mastic tape. I think this gives me a better seal to the concrete than those foam, that cheap foam does. Now you may be asking yourself why the 2x8. Honestly, it's because that's what I had available. Normally I wouldn't use a 2x8 for a plate, but that's just what I had. So I'm gonna get this dimensionally accurate. I made it 8 foot by 15 and a half, just because that's what his concrete was. Make sure it was nice and square, and I'm gonna go ahead and build my chimney walls, and then I'll just sit them up on these plates and nail them down to it, fasten them, and then it's gonna get a nice sheathing overlap. But I'm going ahead and I'm anchoring the plate with some 2 3/4 Tapcons. All right, that plate's not going anywhere. Yeah, solid.
Just fine.
Time to build a chimney. So what I've got going on here is I've got the 300G plumb dot, and I've got it set on my 3.5 inch line that I snapped here for where my framing is going to be. And Greg, if you could give me a dimension. At the bottom, I'm 12 3/16. Go ahead and measure off the wall girt there to the plumb dot laser line. What are you?
I am 12 3/16.
Oh, okay. Huh. So I guess our wall is perfectly plumb, at least from that point up to where Greg is. So I can go ahead and build this wall.
No.
It'll go. You guys go up. There you go. I already did the math, man. It'll go.
That never lies. Hey. Okay. I did the math.
Okay, just go ahead and set yours on the edge there. Greg, it ain't going anywhere. Do me a favor and give me a measurement off of that window line.
12 9/16, 5/8.
Greg, come here, buddy. I'll get it done.
I know, I'm just getting a drink. Good?
Mm-hmm. Now I gotta get the dimension up to where the angle changes, and then I'll make that section. All right, so this is the design that we're going for here on this chimney. Now I've got 10 feet up, which puts me about right here. I wish I would have done some 12-foot 2-bys, because then that would have taken me, I could have gotten right to where this angle change is. But what I'm gonna do now is, you can kind of see right up here, I've got this section framed in. So what I'm gonna do is frame another section, and I'm gonna incorporate these angles and bring it to a flat point up top. So I'll set that section on there, and then the sheathing is gonna tie it all together. But then what I'll do is I'll frame from this point up as one more section and then put that together. So it's basically 3 sections, and I don't know if I'm doing it like normal people would, but this is just how I guess I foresee it and how I think it's gonna work really good for our framing. See, Greg's going to town on these windows. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. You an idiot, Kyle. Good thing I only put 2 nails in here. I knew something wasn't right. I had an extra one.
Got it?
Should be fine. Famous last words.
Need me up there?
It depends. I'm gonna set it on the lift. I think I'm just gonna be able to stand it right up, man. Nice balance point. Sure would have been nice if all this crap wasn't here in the lift.
Got it? You help? You got it, bro?
I think so. I'm not saying it wasn't a little bit of a struggle, but what do you think, Greg?
That's gonna be sick.
Yeah?
Yeah. Once you get all sheeted and stoned.
Yeah, man. It's gonna be a lot of work, but. What up, turkey? All right, so now that we've got this chimney framing up all the way, which, by the way, welcome back to another video, guys. I don't know if this is going to be a continuation of yesterday and we're just rolling right into it, or if it's a new video entirely, but regardless, thanks for joining in. We're gonna have a great day ahead of us, I think, because we're gonna really shape this building. We're gonna get this chimney figured out and finished. So that's what I'm doing right now, is getting this top little area measured so I can go build it on the ground, and I'll come up and I'll stick it in there, and then this whole chimney can be sheathed. We're gonna use a 3/4 plywood. That's so we can adhere and, you know, really fasten that Versetta stone and feel good about it. Then this entire wall can get wrapped with our block it house wrap. Big pushes, we want to get to our ceiling by the end of the week so we can clean out the inside and let the plumbers, concrete, electricians, all the mechanical guys, let them go on the inside and do their thing without being you know, in our way or us in their way. Anyway, a lot of talking. Let's do more working. We'll say that's about 13 inches. Yeah. Easy enough. Should be able to make that little box and bring it up and put it in. All right, so I went ahead and cut up this little triangled piece here. Used a little bit of math to make it as efficient as possible. I think it should fit just fine. What I'm going to do though is cut some of these foam filler closure strips, and I'm going to use them here on the top side. And really this is just to help with a little bit of air sealing, maybe some bugs, just not to give them a nice easy access path here at the top. And hopefully it compresses nice against this soffit. All right, moment of truth. Let's see if it fits. Oh, that foam is tight. I should have used the foam that wasn't expanded yet. Now it's on my soffit. Really bad. That's an epic fail, bro. Yeah, epic fail. I'm going to take it out, get some brake cleaner or something, clean it off. Okay. Just learned a lesson. I didn't account for a 1-inch foam at the top. Kind of threw that in as a last minute idea. It's a great idea, but I'm going to have to go get a roll of compressed foam. That was a roll of foam that I had extra that was already open and uncompressed. And all it did was roll around and stuck to my soffit. So now I got to clean the soffit off and get some new foam. There we go. Wow, that was tough. Perfect, good as new. A little bit of brake cleaner, won't hurt nothing. Clean off any adhesive you get on your metal. So I'm just filling these spaces in. You can see the shear wall back here. This is nailed off about every 4 to 6 inches through this girt on the back side, and that's just helping give us shear, you know, strength on the building diaphragm.
I feel really small though compared to you. This is what it's like being Greg next to Kyle.
No.
It's almost hard to eat in the heat.
Not for me.
Dude, I'm like sweating. My body is sweating as it's digesting the food. It's like the action of eating is enough to make me sweat.
Your body's different.
There's just no movement, you know?
Mm-mm.
We need a fan.
Mm-hmm.
I need to get a brand to sponsor sending out some fans.
For build one.
Bro, look how straight this is though. Look up it, look up it. Wait, where am I looking up? I don't know. Anywhere that looks straight. Just tell me that it looks straight. I just want you to respond to the camera so you can see that. You're like, dang, it looks straight.
They can't see what we're looking at, Greg.
Wow, dude, it is straight. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and sheathe this chimney with 3/4. Be way more than we probably need, but I feel good about the fasteners in the Versetta Stone Siding holding really well into 3/4 plywood. Thank God we got a scissor lift, Greg. All right, we've already given ourselves a nice level line here. Flush on the outside. All right. Wow, it's straight, Greg. Give me this a slight pull. Pull? Yeah, just a slight pull.
Here?
Right here.
I wonder if our battery's dead.
It's a good question. We haven't put a new one in. BRB. All right, TTYL. what I always like to do whenever I'm running sheathing, just to keep things as straight as possible, which also makes them, in my opinion, as strong as possible. I mean, look at that. I can already tell that thing is way off from where I want it. Got it? You like it there?
Knitted.
Huh?
I'm flush right there.
Yeah, me too.
Nice cut.
Bro, who's the man?
Bends.
Good? You like
On
it?
the bottom, good. Top, I think you go over.
So here's what we're gonna do. You know what? It might just go over. Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with that? I mean, that's literally the line of framing, bro. No, okay. Give me if you want. If you really think you want to. That's all I got.
Right in between. That'd be sketchy.
Are we out of battery?
Go figure, right? Nope, we're not.
I knew we weren't.
I knew we weren't too.
Here.
Yeah, it helps.
Isn't it pretty sweet though how this 4/12 pitch just worked out perfect?
I actually planned that.
Okay, you're a liar. 21 and a half.
Math never lies. Calculated it all.
Bro, we don't have enough. This battery.
Do it. It's gonna finish. That looks awkward. You want to do it a different way?
Nope. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. You know, if we weren't using cordless tools, we wouldn't have this issue. We should just switch to corded tools with a generator
sense.
in the background that we can fill up with diesel fuel or gasoline every day.
We won't run out.
We'll never run out of power. We'll never hear ourselves talk, think. It'll be noisy. We'll smell the gasoline. We'll be doing a disservice to the environment. But we won't ever run out of batteries.
It's worth it.
Yeah. I don't mind picking up cords, cutting cords away, tripping on cords, cutting cords, filling gas cans, filling compressors, listening to compressors, talking over compressors. We'll never run out of batteries that you have to now go get. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get that next one cut. That's what I'm doing.
Oh yeah. That next one cut.
If I had a corded tool, I could, but I can't. Sorry. That was power.
Dude, you did the terrible cut.
What? You mean it's perfect?
I'll make it work.
I didn't want to waste any fasteners, so I just wanted it to fit. Well, if you guys can't tell by the look of me, it was another long, hard day. Just the heat is really beating us down, but I'm pretty happy. I'm excited. Me and Greg both, or Greg and I. You know, I don't want to have improper grammar for all you YouTube commenters out of there, so make sure and, you know, keep me keep me with the right verbiage and whatnot. Greg and I had a great day getting this chimney finalized. So we've got the shear wall on the inside. That's going to give us that, you know, diaphragm strength on kind of the side to side shear movement. And then we've also got the outside completely wrapped with that 3/4 plywood. And that's going to give us that strength that we going to feel real good about when we install that Versetta Stone Siding. It's pretty solid, so I feel real good about that. And really what we can do next is finish wrapping this side with house wrap. And then I'm excited to get on the roof again. Not really, not if this heat doesn't go away, but we kind of have to. We want to get that chimney built now on the outside of the roof, and that way we can flash the rest of the panels in and button up the roof structure, get it kind of waterproof so that we can get on the inside and start working on that ceiling. That'll be kind of the next couple steps that we're going to take. We want to get the outside wrapped up, get it kind of closed in with the house wrap. We want to get the roof tied in and buttoned up as much as we can, and then get that ceiling installed. And then we're going to walk away from this one for a little while, but don't worry, we're going to be going to another project which I'm excited about, just as excited as this one, if not even maybe a little bit more excited, because there's going to be some new features we've never done on a large scale post frame like this, and I can't wait to share them with you. So I'm going to get out of here. Make sure, if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, do all that awesome stuff. I appreciate the support. Greg and I appreciate the support. Later. I'm out of here. I need like 2 more t-shirts, dude. A day.
At least.
2 t-shirts a day ain't enough.
You need a third
I need a 4th one. You need one to change into midday, and then one to change into to get in your truck.
So that's 3.
1 in the morning, 1 at lunch, because you can't go to lunch with a nasty shirt on.
Yeah, so you get the one you wear to work.
Yeah.
It's lunchtime, you change it. That's 1.
So that's 2.
Then when you get done cleaning up, 2, 3.
But what about my workout in the morning?
I mean, I guess, I mean, you can wear your shirt that you work out in to work.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
You wear the same underwear?